You mentioned Giannis before I let you go. What's the timeline on him here?
Well, we now know with what the salary cap is going to be. He will have a 5-year, $224 million contract sitting on the table. And if he turns it down, he's looking at, if he leaves, he's looking at getting a 4-year, $146 million deal in a year.
Oh, boy.
That's, do the math. What's 224 minus 146? It's a lot. It's $70, $80 million. And so is the risk of $70 or $80 million worth him moving on? That is what the next 7 or 8 months of the NBA is going to be a lot about. And the strange thing about the Supermax that he is able to be offered, Rich, is he can't sign it once the season starts. So he's going to have this moment when he comes back from Greece in the next couple of weeks here. That paper's going to be in front of him, and he signs it. They're throwing a virtual parade in Milwaukee. He doesn't sign it. I apologize to the Bucks and their fans. It is going to be a storyline every single day. That is the way the NBA works. Giannis is 100% aware of that, and the Bucks are 100% aware of that. And having lived through this several times with other stars on a day-to-day basis, I'm telling you right now, it will be a nightmare for them if he does not sign it. And there's a bunch of different reasons why he probably should not.
So basically, we now know the numbers and the figures, and now we know, based on what we heard last night and what we discussed here, most probability that it's going to be December 22nd. He has to sign it by December 22nd. And if he does not, then it is on and cracking. There's no question about it. So would every team in the NBA blow up their team for him? Or is there one that you think it would not? Every one of them would.
Yes. I mean, not everyone will. I mean,
sure.
I don't think the Utah Jazz will because they don't think they're getting him. But, I mean, it'll be game on in 3 cities right off. I mean, New York for sure, but New York's for every free agent. They never get them. But go ahead and try. 3 teams, I will tell you right now, as we sit here in November of 2020, I can't speculate to the future. The Miami Heat will lust after him with all of their might. The Dallas Mavericks, who will have Luka Doncic still on his rookie contract and therefore have the cap space to do it, will go after him with all of their might. And the Sacramento or the San Francisco, Golden State Warriors will go after him with all their might. I think the Lakers will have dreams of it, but with AD and LeBron on contracts, it's going to be really hard. Same with the Clippers. But those 3 teams are going to try to go after him with all their might. And I promise you, Rich, I know they're already plotting it. I mean, their plans are in place. They're just waiting for that information about whether he signs it or not. And that's just where we are. And here's the inconvenient truth for the Bucks fans. And Rich, I am from Cleveland. I am from a small market.
Yes.
I am not saying this to be the big, bad national media person.
Right.
I'm just telling you like it is. This is an inconvenient truth. Giannis can get the exact same contract next summer from the Bucks as he can now. And therefore, it de-incentivizes him to take away his optionality. And that's a flaw in the Supermax. Maybe it gets fixed at some point. But if I were his agent and seeing where everything is in the league and seeing what his options would be, why would I want him to take Dallas and Doncic off the table and take Miami and Jimmy Butler and Tyler Hero and Pat Riley off the table, take out Steph Curry and Klay Thompson and Draymond Green off the table? Why would I have him do that when he could get the same contract next summer and make the Bucks so uncomfortable that they'll probably spend a whole bunch of money to try to keep him happy? You wouldn't. And that's just the unfortunate reality of the modern NBA.
So he's not going to sign that Supermax, and it'll be on, is basically what you're saying.
Well, the Bucks say that he will. They say that you don't know this man. He loves us. He loves his team. And to be honest with you, I hope he does sign it. I want Milwaukee to be relevant. I don't want all the stars to be on the coast. I live in Omaha, okay? But I'm just telling you the way I see it.